Alright, Shalom. You all say call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh. Alright, uh, get into a little quick little, little topic, man. It's about confusing the faces, man. Just on the internet, fucking around, man. And, brothers in that UFC stuff, man. This dude, Conor McGregor, man, is clearly a Jake, man. Alright, prime example of confusing the face, man. Alright. This man is clearly a so-called Negro, man. Alright. Alright, this man is clearly from the southern tribe. I don't know which one, Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, man, but this man is clearly a so-called Negro, man. Alright, a so-called black man, if you will, man. Look, alright, you can look at this man's nose and tell, man. Look at this man's nose, man. Alright, you can tell he not no Edomite, man. And he got assault, man. Alright, just going to it, man. Confusing the face and let's just watch him a little bit, man.
Who gives a fuck? The Irish are back. We've taken back control of New York City. I run New York City. I'm a fucking pimp. Rocking Gucci mink. And without me, this whole fucking shit sinks.
Scared stiffless. He's scared. He's scared stiff right now, so I don't want to scare him no more. I feel like I'm understanding this game a lot more.
I don't care what country, what city, what kingdom you are in. I'll find you and make you kiss my feet.
I want an apology for saying my wife and kids.
Suck these big Irish balls.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.
I'm gonna give you a chance to apologize. You apologize to me.
These big Irish balls all in your face.
I have my
This man clearly a Jake, man. This man clearly a so-called black man. Alright? Alright, he from, I think, Dublin, Ireland. Alright, and as you know, the Moors took over Ireland, man. Alright, we used to rule Ireland and Scotland. Alright? And a lot of the places, man. Alright, in the so-called dark ages, man. Alright? Alright, we used to rule those places, man. We spread our seed down there, man. Alright, so clearly this man is a descent from that time frame, man. Alright, that man is not an Edomite. That man is clearly a so-called black man, man. Alright, this is a picture of King James right here. It says, James, by the grace of God, King of England, Scotland, France, and Ireland, and etc. Alright. Alright. So we used to rule back in the so-called dark ages, man. Alright, the so-called black man, alright, the southern kingdom, alright, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, man. Alright, we ruled in those times, man. Alright, and Conor McGregor, a clear example of confusing the face, man. That man's a Jake, man. Alright, the man said he a Gucci, he got a Gucci mink, and he a pimp, man. Alright, ain't no Edomites gonna wear no Gucci mink, man. Alright, they don't care. Edomites don't care what they wear, man. It's a little article, man, I found online. Alright. I don't know if you brothers can see it or not. Shalaki, I'm going to read it. It says, the African Moors, alright, well, we know that the Moors were not Africans, alright? They wasn't Hamites, alright? They were Israelites, alright? Alright, just like you Negroes think y'all African now the same way they did. They thought they was African back then, man. Alright? The African Moors dominated southwest Europe during the Middle Ages for 700 years, 711 through 1492 AD. African Moors ruling southwest Europe centuries. Darkened whites in this area. Alright, so that means we popped a lot of their women, man. Alright, they went down there and they spread their seed in southwest Europe, man. Alright, they went down there and conquered and took over and spread their seed. I just showed you the picture of King James, man. Alright, it says darkened whites in this area. Alright, we had a lot of sex with their women, man. Alright, other women of other nations. And their sons came out light, but they were Israelites, alright? No matter how they came out looking, because their father was an Israelite. Alright, it says especially Portugal, which was the first example of a Negroid republic in Europe. It says, get this. It says Moors ruling Scotland in the 10th century mixed with whites until the black skin color disappeared. All right. So we popped so many of they women, man. We lost our skin tone because our sons and daughters came out looking like the other nations, man. But what? They were Israelites, no matter how light they came out looking. All right. Because the father was Israelite. All right. And it says, Southern Europe, Southwestern Europe, man, and this is mostly Southwestern Europe, man. All right, got Ireland, Germany, Spain, Rome. All right. We spread our seed through all these places, man. Mostly Ireland and Spain and Italy, though. You know, Southern Italy. Okay. All right. So lucky for the camera view, but you know, brothers get the point, man. That Conor McGregor dude is a Jake, man. That's a clear example, man. Get this script, man, real quick, man. This Daniel's 9:7. It says, "O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee." All right, righteousness belongs to Yahweh, man. Yahweh by Shemi Hasham, man. All right, but unto us confusion of faces. All right, because we're gonna look like the other nations, man. Every Israelite is not gonna look like a so-called Negro or a so-called Latino, man. They gonna look like the other nations, man. The spirit, you try the spirit by the spirit, man. And you could clearly see with Conor McGregor, man, that man got the spirit of a Jake, man. All right. As at this day, I'm gonna start up. "O Lord, righteousness belongs unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces. As at this day, to the men of Judah." All right. That's the you Judites. That's what Judah is, but right there it's talking about Judah, Benjamin, Levi, man, the Jews. All right, the southern kingdom. All right, this southern kingdom, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. All right, and unto all Israel. All right, so all the nations gonna have confusion of faces, man. All right, all the tribes. I mean, Salakia. All right, all the tribes gonna have confusion of faces, man. All right. "O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces, as until this day, to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and to all Israel that are near, and that are far off, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them." Yeah, man, because we got driven to all the countries. Rome, fleeing persecution. All right, we got driven everywhere, man. All right. "Because of the trespass that they have trespassed against thee." All right, because we went against Yahweh, so he spread us throughout all the countries, man. All right, so Israelites are everywhere, man. All right, and Israelites are going to look like other nations, man. All right, with that, I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh by Shemi Hashah, Shalom.